This is Sam Spencer reporting live from the Portland Expo Center where President Obama is expected to arrive in a couple of hours. I'm pleased to be joined by a fellow by the name of Andy Cadot, who has been a longtime Democratic and healthcare activist here in Maine. Thank you for joining us, Andy.
You're welcome.
Andy, you have been working for healthcare reform for many, many years. Is that correct?
That is correct.
When do you think you started being concerned about this issue?
Oh, it's probably been since the Obama election, but maybe before that. That's when it really became a big part. But actually, I have to go back earlier than that because Shelley Pingree did a lot with healthcare when she was in the head of the state senate in Maine, and I certainly supported her in all of her efforts.
Now, there were a lot of people on the left side of the spectrum who were at some points not happy with the health care bill.
Right.
You ultimately decided to support the bill.
I did.
And why did you decide to do that?
Well, I did because I thought it's a step forward. It's progress. I mean, having nothing would have been just a terrible result. I'm not happy about it. My first preference would be single payer. Everybody buys into Medicare. Second preference would be a public option. And what we got was sort of third best. But it's certainly a hell of a lot better than nothing, and it does a lot for people who need insurance.
What do you think the strengths of the bill are?
Well, the strengths of the bill are it reins in the insurance companies' worst practices. It's going to make a lot of money, but they still reins them in. They can't do the kind of heinous things they've been doing to people, cutting them off after they get sick and things like that. So I think there's a lot in it for everybody.
What are you most looking forward to hearing the president talk about today?
Well, it's interesting. I'm just delighted to be here to see him and to cheer for him in person. What he's going to say on healthcare, I know what he's going to say, and he's going to emphasize some of the points I've mentioned. He's not going to talk about the things he didn't put in there, which I think he could have. I think he could have gotten a public option, and I really do. I mean, my understanding.
Where do you think that got tripped up?
I don't know. It had to be in the Senate. I mean, he must have been just afraid of what would happen in the Senate. I don't know, because my understanding is the vote counts were there in the House. But too late now. It's water over the dam, and we're going to cheer him on.
Well, Andy Cadot, and you've been a tremendous Democratic supporter and a fighter for health care along with your wife, Lindsay, and I want to thank you for joining me today.
Thank you, Sam.